Hello, and Alana Parsons is a COO of Caxton. She joins us live now from London. Alana, thank you so much for being with us. So obviously people want to avoid bank fees. Just explain to us how Caxton's prepaid cards stack up against, just using your normal credit or debit card when you travel overseas, especially when you think about, obviously it eliminates bank fees, but there are other hidden costs with Caxton cards too. For example, if you don't use the card for a period of time, there are certain dormant fees. Just walk us through how bank cards and Caxton cards stack up from that perspective.
Sure, absolutely. Some of the benefits in terms of the way that you can use the Caxton card, and now's quite a pertinent time, if I'm honest, because we're seeing 9-month and 14-month highs on the euro and the dollar. And the Caxton card actually enables you to take advantage of those rates and preload now, regardless of how far in the future your holiday is. And meaning that you'll be able to save even more on the exchange rate rather than doing what most people do and leaving it to the very last minute. And one of the things that the survey really hit home with was looking at what banks in particular charge you just for accessing your funds abroad, particularly when utilizing ATM machines. And we found it really surprising, especially in the current economic world that we're living in, with food prices rising, just the general cost of living. And more now than ever, people are really wanting to understand where every penny is going. And ATMs abroad have increased significantly over the last 5 to 7 years. And there are two types of fees that people need to look out for. And one is the actual fee that the ATM owner charges. Now, that's normally a standard fixed fee, and one that's almost unavoidable now, but the one that people really do need to keep an eye out for, and where they can particularly save with the Caxton card, and where we've been true for the last 20 years to what we've stood by, is not charging anything additional. And our research from looking at what the banks were charging is they're typically charging an additional 3.59% on top of what the ATM owner is. So those fees can quickly stack up over the course of a holiday.
And so just in terms of your advice for travelers, when it comes to, when you have a prepaid card, for example, when travelers are asked whether they want to pay in their local currency, for example, or in their own currency, it's much better to go local. Just explain why.
Absolutely. So with the Caxton card, as we mentioned, you'd be able to preload in a number of different currencies. I mean, we offer up to 15. So take the example that you've already loaded euros onto your card. When you go to a retailer or a restaurant, let's say in France, they'll often ask you whether you want to pay in the same currency or whether you want to have a conversion at that point. Now, we always say make sure you pay local. If not, you'll be subject to additional fees that are conducted by the payment provider at that end. So it just means if you've already bought your currency, don't fall foul of having it converted again, because you've already done that bit.
Right, Alana, thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate it.